And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Reform Today held a conference for small businesses, and talking about small businesses, very passionate on it. Actually, Nigel Farage is, and of course, he said that the governments have neglected small businesses for a very, very long time, and he wants to be able to give them a voice. It came to the question point, and the way that the mainstream media treat Farage, and put words into his mouth, is it's there for all to see. He's treated that way in sort of prime minister's questions that people kind of just make up things he said, and then just say that he said that, he's kind of like the easiest sort of scapegoat within the sort of mainstream media, and there's a lot of sort of lies surrounding him and what he said and what he has done. They're just trying their best, of course, not to get him in power. And of course, Reformer are leading the polls by a significant amount at this moment in time. And if I was a betting man, Nigel Farage will likely be the prime minister come the general election in 2029. In today's video, we are going to be listening to a hostile Sky News. How hostile they are with their sort of questions, and Nigel Farage getting a bit irked by it, and of course biting back and owning the reporter. We're also going to be getting on to a question there from BBC as well. He also gives an interesting talking point with regard to Donald Trump and actually how he feels about the UK and the BBC right now. Fairly interesting to watch. But as always, guys, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. You've seen the state of this country. So let's get into the first one, that of course Sky News. And as stated, he does go on and touch about phone call that he had with Donald Trump following this sort of BBC expose. First of all, you criticized Labor's workers' rights policies and commented to potentially undoing some of them. You said you might want to cut a minimum wage for younger people. What is your message to workers today? Are you the anti-worker party? And if I may, on the BBC, what do you make of President Trump weighing into the conversation about the BBC and the British media landscape? Do you welcome that, or does that concern you? Well, if I was the President of the United States of America, if I was the person making sure that the United Kingdom had security guarantees that meant that it could be defended, whereas on its own it would be helpless, and I'd been stitched up on the eve of a national election. People talk about election interference. What the BBC did was election interference. If you put yourself in Donald Trump's shoes, I think you'll understand why, when I had a chat with him on Friday, he made his feelings on the subject known to me in no uncertain terms and not in a quotable form. Your question is the problem. There are only 8,000 big businesses in the whole of the United Kingdom. Only 8,000. 99% of companies have fewer than 50 employees, and most of them are one- or two-person operations. And the whole national debate about the economy and about jobs and about work and about legislation focuses solely on those big businesses because they're the people that have the voice.